Look at this diagram of a modern organizational structure. These red bottlenecks represents a phenomenon known as transformation fatigue. When enterprise leaders force uncoordinated software updates across different divisions, the resulting digital fragmentation causes the entire workflow to stall. The financial toll is massive. Every year, organizations waste billions of dollars attempting to integrate artificial intelligence and complex software. The error happens because executives often treat these adoptions as static, box-checking exercises instead of living, dynamic strategies. When the official tools become too cumbersome to use, frontline workers inevitably abandon them. They start building their own ungoverned, off-the-book systems to get their jobs done, creating a highly risky environment of shadow digital workflows. This reveals why traditional operational frameworks fall apart in modern enterprises. Leadership treats rollouts as an IT problem, missing the reality that any successful technical overhaul requires a deep cultural shift first. Fahmi Abdein has spent the last 30 years diagnosing exactly why these organizational systems break down. Operating between the United States and the Middle East, he has built a career untangling complex transformations for both governments and private sectors. This chart tracks the verifiable impact of his methodology. Across diverse environments, Abdein's teams have consistently generated over $100 million in operational savings, while driving productivity increases of up to 150%. Abdein's background is in industrial engineering. He spent his early career implementing rigorous, traditional frameworks like Baldrige and EFQM on the factory floor. But mapping out mechanical processes eventually exposed a hard limit to what process-only thinking could achieve. He realized that you cannot simply command operational excellence through a static framework or a new set of rules. It has to be actively cultivated within the people actually doing the work. By shifting his focus away from managing rigid mechanical steps and toward empowering human conviction, Abdein discovered the true engine for sustaining organizational turnarounds. Applying this human-centric approach to large-scale initiatives, at the Dubai Electricity and Water Authority, an organization with over 10,000 employees, he completely restructured their Center of Operational Excellence to prioritize local talent development and process re-engineering. That extensive restructuring directly contributed to the authority winning the highly coveted EFQM Global Excellence Award in 2016. He then applied these same principles at the Saudi Ministry of Commerce in Riyadh, deploying robust new governance frameworks and knowledge management systems across multiple business sectors. By translating consumer data into scalable, actionable initiatives, this cultural overhaul earned the ministry official recognition as the best ministry in the Arab world in 2021. Abdein secured these historic honors by establishing internal networks of certified change agents, employees who felt psychologically safe enough to innovate and take genuine ownership of their daily operations. Abdein summarizes this philosophy by noting that you cannot force change into an organization. You have to grow it. A leader's job is to cultivate a rich cultural soil where trust and purpose allow new ideas to take root. Traditional human resources departments often hit a wall here, prioritizing compliance and management oversight instead of centering the organization around a purpose-driven human capital strategy. To correct this, Abdein designed the Empower model. This schematic shifts the structural focus away from a top-down hierarchy, replacing it with a radial, purpose-centered framework. The system analyzes an employee's capabilities, explicitly aligning their development with the organization's long-term strategic vision. By connecting daily tasks to a broader goal, the Empower model demonstrates that operational excellence is a team sport. It relies on the genuine conviction of the workforce, rather than a list of management directives. Today, we are facing an even steeper challenge. Artificial intelligence is rapidly advancing, and its integration is quickly rendering traditional, static business models obsolete. However, this chart reveals a massive hurdle. More than 60% of enterprise AI projects fail, and they fail primarily because of poor strategic alignment and entirely unrealistic expectations about what the technology can actually do. Organizations frequently make the structural mistake of handing AI integration entirely over to their IT departments. They bypass core business functions and ignore necessary ethical and operational governance implications. Injecting artificial intelligence into a company without a strong governance framework or a clear purpose-driven strategy for the humans using it leads to one inevitable outcome: another expensive, failed transformation. To navigate this transition, Abdein has developed a capstone framework specifically for the modern era, the Intelligent Excellence Model. This triad model fuses decades of proven frameworks like Baldrige and EFQM with modern AI governance and the Empower Human Capital strategy, locking them into a single engine. Its core thesis: AI must never replace workers, but continuously augment their insight, intelligence, and overall impact. This creates an optimal working ecosystem. Automated systems handle the heavy lifting of predictive analytics and repetitive logic, which completely frees the human workforce to focus on high-level strategy and creativity. The organizations positioned for future growth unify visionary leadership with purpose-centered human talent and ethical AI governance to set the standard for modern excellence.